Everybody a-hole.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was pulling the Anna. Do. All right, since we're way ahead of time, we have two of them today. That will officially clean out my file, so I will at least have some new ones to listen to. So,
Just
the very first one, my new girlfriend is a racist.
I'm a 24-year-old guy, and I've been dating my girlfriend, who's 23, for about 5 months. Every other month, my grandmother hosts a large family dinner with all my close relatives. She encouraged me to invite my girlfriend over for the dinner yesterday. For some context, my entire family and I are black, and my girlfriend is from a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant family. Uh-oh, I hope this isn't going where I think it's going. I was at the dinner party yesterday, and I went to go hang out with my 7-year-old niece, who I'm very fond of, and the rest of the kids to play Monopoly. My girlfriend tagged along. My niece was counting the play money to pass out to everyone, and one of the other kids said something about how he wanted to be rich and get all the $500 bills. My niece, out of nowhere, blurted out that she couldn't be rich because she's an N-word. I was totally taken aback, and I asked her who told her that. Apparently, some bully at school said that to her on career day when they were sharing dream jobs, and she said that she wanted to be a rich president. I told her that that wasn't true at all and hugged her, and she started crying. Then my girlfriend jumped in and told my niece that it's really important to forgive the boy who said that because he probably wasn't trying to be mean and was just confused. I was totally shocked and told her she needs to stop trying to justify what happened. She then tried to hush me and started baby talking my niece and said that she should also try to be nicer to all the kids at school because kindness goes both ways. I was totally livid at this point and pulled my girlfriend aside and quietly but angrily told her that she needs to learn when to shut the F up. She started getting riled up at me and started rambling about how statistics are on her side. I don't know what she meant. I wasn't really processing what she was saying. But I told her to get out of my grandma's house and just leave already. This morning, I got multiple calls from my girlfriend's sisters calling me abusive and a prick. I know my words were harsh, but I thought my girlfriend was talking in a disgusting manner to my niece. Am I the bad guy?
I'm just gonna sit back and let y'all talk because this is gonna be real fun.
She knew they were black, right? Did she knew one she was dating a black man, right? So she should have figured out, you know what I should do? Keep my mouth shut. Just don't say anything. Apologize because kind words go both. What? What?
and then you hug her, and that girl just called the little girl an N-word. You don't get a hug after you say that.
He should have told her to leave. He should have told her it was over. And his sisters getting at him, they need to shut their entire mouth. Oh, he should be madder at them. You know who's the a-hole in the story? The girlfriend and them sisters that said, well, you shouldn't have talked to her like that. No, yes, he should have. Yes, he should have. He clearly
Yes,
should have
you
talked
should
to
have.
her like that. Yes.
That needs okay.
Oh, and the
I think
niece,
we, I
she
think
didn't
we're
know.
getting a
She just
couple of
heard
things. I
it.
think we're getting a couple of things mixed up. Parker, yeah, but we got to remember that we don't know the age of this niece, so she's just repeating what was told to her, which was, "Hey, if somebody just told me that you can't be rich because you the N word, then of course, with somebody else in her family who is the same color as her says something like that, she's gonna repeat it." Anna, he was hugging the niece, saying it's gonna be okay.
Oh, okay, that's what he should have
And
did.
then the girlfriend came in and I don't know what the hell she was talking about, but
She baby talked to the little girl, right?
yeah, it was the baby talk that she started with, and I don't think he was trying to be mean. Let me help you out, you idiot. If you use the N word, you wasn't trying to be nice. I'm sorry, but not sorry. You wasn't trying to be nice if the N word comes out of your mouth at any way. There is no nice way of saying that word. There is no funny way of saying that word. There's no cutesy way of saying that word.
Yeah, this is breakupable. This is a breakupable offense. This right here. Oh, this right here.
Self-hating black man dating a white woman that likes him but hates his
Hey,
people.
sis, people. Exactly. Oh, hey,
Oh, hey,
sis.
Thea. He don't even come in and say, hey, yeah. He just knows he didn't say ex-girlfriend. Oh, now he says, oh, and hello, everybody. I told you, these be coming in fire. You piece of no good crapping and crap
Oh, and
crap.
hello,
Oh, hey, how
everybody.
y'all doing, everybody?
And he gonna still be hating her. No, they all a-holes, except for the children. He's an a-hole for keep on dating um Miss Ku
But
Klux
yeah.
Klan. Then she's the racist. Now, birds go both. You could have been nicer. Girl, you wasn't even there. The sisters are racist, or the sisters are a-holes because they sit up there taking up for this girl who's insulting their niece. Their niece. And, oh, gosh. Yeah,
Should have
there's
figured
three
out that she
a-holes in
needed to
this
shut
story.
her
Yeah.
mouth after he took her. Yeah, pretty much. No, here is the deal. This is why. First of all, I'm going with what Thea said. You didn't say X because it would have been X a long time. It should have been X when you were throwing her out. We're done by the further you drive away, the less light that I have in you. So keep going.
They gonna call him and tell him he out of line. No, you're out of line.
What age do you think it is to cut off for when a child would get a pass for saying this? I don't totally know, but what do you all think? I think you need to teach your children as early as possible for their understanding that this will not be tolerated.
Ooh, see.
I said for understanding. Because at the very least, I would teach my child as early as I possibly can, the N word will not be tolerated. It
As a
will not be
person that
said to
says it
you.
I heard
though.
a funny story. Um, that somebody would always come down the stairs of their apartment and say hi to a friend, and the guy down below would always say, "What's up, my N-word?" And the guy coming down would say, "Not much, my G, just hanging." And there was a little girl, and I really do think little, I think we're talking she was 3 or 4, white girl, who was hearing this exchange every day and assumed that it was their names. And so this tiny little thing comes up one day where the guy isn't normally, the guy who is normally down there wasn't. And so she took it upon herself to give him the greeting. And he just very kindly knelt down and explained to her that wasn't a good word. His name is Sun Michaud. He is a Harvard linguistic professor who teaches Bella Jitsu. He made this whole curriculum. It's incredible because if you think of like nurses, EMTs, people who come into black neighborhoods, homes, you want to be able to understand and get across in those moments of what that dialect is. And I've listened to it now for over a year, and it's still hard to get. So, is there an age? Yeah, I think
If the child's 10, 11, 12, you know.
No.
You know your little snot nosed
once
little
we've
child.
gone to school,
I would say
it
5 or 6, but I'll let you slide at 5. 5, I'm okay. I'll let you slide this time. But 10, nah, you ain't sliding, bruh. Nah, little
it
bruh, you
better
ain't
not
sliding.
be
Nope.
happening again. And
I'm
no, no.
I'm sorry. Surprisingly enough, I'm actually on Theus' side. There's a zero age to get a pass. That word has to be taught. It does, and it has to be. And the reason I say that is for this, because if you let it slide at whatever age because you don't think the child will understand that that is a bad word, then that's the equivalent of saying that they can't say the cuss words known to. And you know daggone well they say cuss words and you chastise them. No, you don't say that word. You don't use that kind of language in my house. Then you got to do the same thing with the N word. No, you do not use that word in public. You do not use that word in this house. You do not use that word around me. You do not use that word around when I'm not around. You do not use that word around your friends. You do not use that word around family. You do not use that word around a pet dog. You do not use that word, period. It is hateful. It was hurtful. And that's exactly what it was created to do. Be hateful and hurtful. Do not use that word, period, point blank, in a discussion. So I said that. So I did say to the age of the understanding of it. If your child can understand, do not use cuss words. Your child can understand not using that word. It is not. It's not that hard. A bad word is a bad word. Just put the N word as the bad word. So I've always been like that. I never liked that word. I never liked being called that word. I've never stopped anybody else from using it. That's your thing. You grew up with it, whatever. That is not my hill to die on. Just don't call me that. Because I'm not one. My mama didn't raise one. So I'm not going to be one because of your dialect and how your upbringing was and everything else. And that's for my black community. For my white community, it's going to be a totally different thing because it's going to be kind of hard to explain to you as I'm chasing you down the street to catch up. It's not going to go the way you think it is, bro. Sorry. I'll explain to you as soon as I catch up to you why I can use that word and you can't. There's a video and I have to find it because it is so funny. It is so funny when the white community and it was a newscast or a sportscaster thing, and the
Oh, it was a
guy
newscast, and he's like, "Go
and,
ahead, use it. I won't do one
and the
thing."
guy was sitting, yeah, one of the white caster was like, this just don't make any sense that we're not allowed to use that word, but they're allowed to use, and you can see the black newscaster just putting his hands in his head like, yeah, here we go again. So he got sick of it. So he kneeled down. He's talking about it's just bad that we can't use that word. And he said, use it. Go ahead, say it. Well, you know I can't say it because why? Why? You so badly want to say the word, say it. Say it right here. Here, I'll help you. Say it. Go ahead. Say it. Oh, we got to go to a commercial. He's about, I help you say the word. If you have to say that word so badly, say it. You don't want to use that word. You want to use that word because it was denied to you. It was denied to you for a reason. Because there's no good that come out of that word. Everything that you say, once you say that word, is deemed fair. Whatever happens, happens. So to answer your question, Parker, as soon as a child can understand that you can't say certain words simply because you heard it so well, it's the same time as putting that word in too. Let me see. That's a good way to come in. He's already full and engaged. I do that all the time. Yeah, but he can say hello first before he go nuclear. Theus. Man, I wish them MFers would say something. How about it? Oh, and hello. There's no age to say okay for a white person, period. I don't care what your black friends let you do. These are idiots that can get these these hands too.
These hands.
It's never a simple word. It's a word that has to be targeted in order to be deployed. So the real question is, what environment is a 5-year-old in
Well,
to
she
hear
already
that
heard it
word?
in school.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She said she heard it in school.
No, she didn't hear it in school. The bully told her that.
Yeah, the bully, which I'm assuming.
She said, I want to be a rich president. And pretty much the little kid said, you can't be simply because you are in word. Not you're black, not you're a woman, because you the N word. He didn't let it slide, but he didn't confess the little girl by trying to explain why they could use it to each other, but she shouldn't use it.
That's to the white girlfriend.
Oh,
I
he didn't
think
let
that's
it
what
slide,
Susan means. I don't know.
but he didn't
You
confuse the
should
little girl by
apologize. You
trying to.
should forgive him because, trust me, I believe in
I
forgiveness.
would
It's the
the
one
best
thing that I always say: forgive, forgive, forgive. However, your actions have consequences. I can forgive you all day, but what you do has a consequence. And her consequence, he need to break up with her. Just go ahead, end this thing already. Find you somebody else, cause she ain't the one.
All right, let's move on to the next story. That's Anna's story?
Oh, the guy coming down the stairs and a young girl.
Oh, okay. Um, okay.
No, he did not let it slide,
Nope.
but he was age appropriate. And yeah,
Yeah, because at that situation, you
that's
learned
the
that
only way
she
she learned
learned it, and he
Yeah,
probably
she
feels
learned
kind of
it.
bad because he probably was like, "Dang, she
it. He
learned it
has.
from me. She learned it from
Yeah.
me."
This is a good video because he really did say that it made him really rethink using the N word himself.
It
But some
does.
of us just got bad habits.
It is, but you got to break it. Like every
I
bad
know.
habit.